Hey, what's up everyone, and welcome to another E3 2018 reaction video, and this time I'm taking a look at the cooperative gameplay demo for Overkill's The Walking Dead, which of course is coming out, I think, November? I think they said? Beginning of November. And I am actually looking forward to this, and I'm more looking forward, well, not more looking forward to it, but I am very much looking forward to watching gameplay of this, because they had a gameplay trailer that I watched a couple days ago, and it didn't show too much gameplay, so I would like to see more, and now we're going to see a lot. So, finally we get to see how this fucking game is played. Alright, so here we go.
Welcome back to IGN Live at E3 2018. Joining me is Almir Listo, producer at Overkill, and we are checking out Overkill's The Walking Dead. I have to confess...
the zombies in the background, that's pretty fun.
When I got to play this yesterday, I was very happy, but it is very dissimilar to Payday in some respects.
People get...
So
I like the camera's just like moving away. No, don't show them.
All right,
don't show them.
So, Overkill's The Walking Dead is a 4-player cooperative first-person shooter set in the Walking Dead universe. We work closely together with Robert
crouch
Rodman,
right
the
there.
creator of
Hey
The Walking
guys!
Dead, on making these characters.
Oh, you get melee weapons. That's cool.
And as big of a part of the universe as possible.
Oh, graphically,
and I have to say that he likes them so much that we have his blessing. They're a part of the canon of
They're
the
part
comic
of the
book.
canon. That's got to be very exciting
that's
for
cool.
your narrative team.
Yeah, of course, and it's a huge compliment to the
I hope there is a
development team back
narrative.
from Sweden working hard on the game, because we've been working on this game, and we're here at E3 showing the first playable version of it, an internal beta that we're having. So it's a great play test for us, seeing all the Walking Dead fans and Payday veterans like yourself being able to check it out and hands-on, you know, try out the gameplay for
It
themselves.
looks very
Try to
much
survive
Left 4 Dead.
in a post-apocalyptic Washington, D.C.
So we're seeing some melee gameplay here. I'm a big fan of the shooting in Payday, Payday 2, and The Walking Dead. I liked it quite a lot. So talking through the melee combat, why are you incentivized to use melee?
He's a big fan of it in The Walking Dead.
When
I guess he's played this, right?
Overkill's The Walking Dead together with Robert, we wanted to stay true to the universe. And if you read the comic books, you understand that the world has ended, and thus not that much things work anymore. So you have to make do with what you can find. The ammo will be scarce, weapons will break, suppressors will break, scopes will be dirty. You might have difficulties looking down in them when you're going to shoot.
That's kind of cool.
And utilizing melee combat and melee weapons is your best choice. When
graphically it doesn't look
attracting
amazing, but I don't think many people were looking forward to this game for graphics.
We're going to speak about that later.
I mean, Left 4 Dead's still a fun game, and it's definitely not a great looking game anymore.
So another interesting thing
I don't think it ever really was a great looking game, to be honest.
Their archetype.
It's alright.
Like having like a tank or a mage, and there's traditional D&D archetypes. You have archetypes that rely on
they're getting into it.
Like having wire cutters or having a lockpick. What does that get you if you're able to use those abilities in the game?
So you could say that the game is divided into two big things. One thing is that you have the camp that you're a part of. You could almost say that it's a fifth character, because the camp can also evolve as you continue playing the game. And just like in any good Walking Dead story, the group of survivors try to make a good life in this post-apocalyptic setting, but conflict arises. So in the demo we're showing here at E3, the survivors have to find a water purifier that has been stolen by a rival bandit faction called the
damn! Ooh, doesn't that look just like the Walking Dead survival instinct? Whenever someone, if you ever played that game, whenever you got like a zombie's about to get you, you had to like do like a little context sensitive like button press or something. I mean, I guess there's not many things you could do with something like that, but just look too similar.
In order to upgrade it further.
So I had an experience where I had a fantastic revolver, really loud though, and then I had an MP5 that was suppressed, and eventually my suppressor broke off.
So is it open world?
It's terrifying because there's this meter at the top of the screen when you make noise. Tell me what that meter is all about, and once it gets to 3 pixels.
Alright, so Heather can
I'm happy you noticed. This is, one of the cool things our design team has put together at Overkill.
It's a lot of pop in.
So,
there you go.
Staying true to the universe of the Walking Dead has been one of the most important pillars for us making this game. And because we want to make sure that
that girl fell,
while at the same time maintaining an ebb and flow gameplay,
give him credit.
There are calm moments and there are intense moments. We
that shit's about to fall.
To utilize this noise meter, as we call it, or we internally call it the Horde meter, because what it does is that it symbolizes the attention in the world that your group is getting. So the more noise you make, or the more noise the bandits make, or something else happens. For example, maybe a car alarm goes off, or someone starts to shoot in the air. And
why was that delayed?
The noise is going to increase, and more walkers are going to be attracted.
Okay.
So we're picking up fuses here.
That's actually a really good idea. I like that.
Appears to be a generator.
So you can play it the way you want. You want a lot of zombies coming at you, or you want, like, you know, go in there kind of stealthy.
And right now,
It'll adapt the way you play. If you just start shooting motherfuckers loudly.
To look for them further, they
All
have
right.
to pass a gate.
I like it.
And there are small puzzles like these through the entire game.
Where's the noise
We want
generator?
Players to use tactics.
It's probably right
and
under
find
the still Walking
find
Dead thing right
solutions
here.
to ways going forward through the level.
Or maybe it's this
Usually
thing in the
there will
middle,
be
to top middle.
options for players. They can either choose to stealth an area and try to.
I didn't exactly
the
hear
risk
him,
without
so you
making
probably
noise,
already said that.
or
I
you
just
can
missed
always
it.
go in guns blazing.
I heard a little
grenades
bit,
and,
obviously.
That's always
being a
my
badass.
style. I must have played Hector Mendoza's Rats mission 100 times
in Payday 2, yeah.
Yeah, absolutely. So talk to me about the arsenal.
Yeah.
Of Overkill's The Walking Dead.
Wow, the makeup's actually pretty good.
In Payday,
That guy just has like a thing of intestines.
In Overkill's The Walking Dead, you're scavenging.
Oh, that girl's still on the floor, just saw her fucking foot. And those people in the background are like, what the fuck?
Weapons in a first-person shooter matter. They mean a lot to players, and we respect that.
Oh, that poor guy's ear, look.
Energy and effort
He's just
into
like
Payday 2,
pushing up in it.
Amount of
That
weapons
sucks.
we did, making the weapon customization as we did, and I'm happy to say that in Overkill's The Walking Dead, we're taking that further with us into the game.
Nice, nice.
So the team has come up with some really, really cool options that we look forward to talking more about when we get closer to launch. But there will be different kinds of weapons. There will be your sniper rifles. There will be the suppressed shotguns. There will be the pistols, the crossbows, and anything you can find in order to survive in this setting.
Speaking of sniper rifles, we're going to see a player scope in on a different enemy here.
Oh, a regular
This
human?
is a human.
Yeah.
And when
Was a
I
human,
shot
sorry.
that nest of bandits, and they all aggroed, I freaked out. I thought they were just walkers.
Yeah.
But tell me what is threatening about other human players in The Walking Dead.
Did you watch any episode of The Walking Dead? I think you know.
Booth here in the West Hall. All of them have been saying, like, you know,
This is
come
kinda
into
cool.
the game, and you see the
This
first
makes
few
it very
walkers,
different
no
from
problem,
Walking
you
Dead
beat them
already.
down with
I mean,
a few
Left 4
baseball
Dead.
bats, maybe you got a stick or a machete. And
You
then
could do some,
as
like,
you come further,
stealth
you
shit.
start to notice that, hey, there's humans here, because you can see bear traps.
That
other
guy's
kinds
still.
of
Oh, that
traps
guy's
have been laid
twerking.
out,
Saw that?
And that's not walker behavior. And people usually think that the walkers are the biggest threat in the Walking Dead universe. They're not. It's the humans.
Oh.
The humans, you don't know what they want, but you always know what a walker wants.
He's
They
probably
just
just
want
thinking of
to
his
beat you up,
kids.
right? But the humans, they have
Can't
an
wait to go
agenda.
home.
And in this case,
See my
there's conflict with the family.
So can we sneak through that part? Can we sneak
Can't wait
through
to go
a
home and
lot
see
of the
my
levels?
kids.
And then let me
in the
ask, for those of us
post-apocalypse.
like myself who love going loud through the entire level, will there be missions that allow me to do that? Because I did notice that ammo is very sparse commodity.
Yeah.
It's very valuable.
True, yeah, and it's like a battle of attrition in a sense. You could say that what we've designed the game to be is that we want it to be difficult and we want it to be challenging for players that want a good challenge and want good fun. And what we want to do is we want to give players the opportunity to jump in together, pick the skills that they want, pick the weapons that complement that setup, because depending on what kind of group we are, we utilize different weapons, and go in, utilizing stealth or not, try to finish the missions the best way they can. Like I said, it's such a fun thing for us being fans of the comic books to make levels, missions in the Walking Dead universe. Because everything has a purpose, right? You asked about stealth, and of course you can stealth as far as possible, but probably at some point a human person will see you, or you will, end up, in
a bear trap or something, right? Yeah.
Or like I saw one player mistakenly throwing a flashbang, getting everyone's attention at the wrong time, and just diverting the action completely.
Yeah, it could be a lot of fun.
Let's here and talk about the narrative. Obviously,
okay,
this is
good.
the Sky Mountain's Walking Dead universe. There are a ton of fans of the comic as well as the TV show.
Yeah.
Are we going to see any characters returning from other
No. I want to know about the narrative, just period.
That's a really good question.
Not about fucking other
for
characters.
Overkill's The Walking Dead, for launch, we're focusing on telling our own original story. That's what our focus is. But we're really happy that we got Robert's blessing on making the game canon, meaning that the game
Should you go after the gun? Okay, there's someone else taking that. Okay. That's really cool. You could like synchronize, like I'll take out left, you take out right. Yeah.
Our goal is to continue
Oh
with
shit.
the development of the
Sorry.
game, with a
You didn't see
lifeline
shit,
that
alright?
because you
Shut the
being a Payday player,
fuck
you
up.
know how hard we've continued
There you
to
go.
work on Payday 2.
There you go.
That
Now they don't know.
post-launch.
Oh, they're
And the
close to
game
the
came
Horde
out in
coming though.
2013, and to this day we have 190 updates. We're still working on new free content for the community, and we aim to do the same with Overkill's The Walking Dead in the Walking Dead universe. And the amount of time
here comes the
his team about this and getting excited about the opportunity we have
Oh,
to
you
delve further
idiot.
into the Walking Dead universe with the community.
Oh,
in a
you're
first-person
done. You're so
setting,
fucking done.
And that's really cool to us.
All right, bad news, Elmir. We've attracted walkers. The Horde is on the way.
I can see that.
Or maybe it's just walkers in the immediate area. So what happens when I aggroed the Horde? There were innumerable amounts of them, so many that it almost seemed impossible to pass.
Oh,
so
shit,
is
really?
it possible to get your noise meter all the way up, aggro the Horde, and still make it through the mission?
We're going to talk more about the noise meter as we get closer to the launch, but I think...
I hope so. That'd be shitty.
You could almost argue that it's the difficulty because of it becomes dynamic in a sense, because the more noise you make, the more walkers going to appear, and the harder it's probably going to get. And I'm saying probably because if you're stealthy enough, if you're agile enough with your team and coordinated enough, you can run through it, right? So the difficulty is not an arbitrary thing. It's a living, breathing thing, or a living...
But the thing is that if you make it so that the zombies are too strong, ooh, I don't like the way that looks.
We promise the Payday players that if they are into doing heists, then they definitely should check this out because of the tactical first-person shooter gameplay. We've really gone in a really cool direction with this game.
That guy,
and, we think people are going to
He's just leaving their ass.
One of my things about Payday is inspiring interesting team play, making sure you watch each other's back. What are you doing in The Walking Dead?
Maya, no. Save Maya. It's bullshit.
Necessity to communicate with your team.
Yeah. How did it go for you when you played? Did you have fun? What happened?
Yeah,
no, I hated it.
I was trying to...
Imagine you said that.
With, IGN.
Yeah, but it's not as good as that World War Z game.
Yeah. We were communicating, we were talking, we were like, I have this thing.
Man, those zombies suck. They can't get through one fucking little, like, little
fucking
ribbon, pretty much.
Half the team was on one page, half the team was on the other.
It's a little strap. Come on, guys.
Just like in The Walking Dead, right? That's a beautiful story, you know, from The Walking Dead universe, because not all groups are going to get along, you know? Not all survivors are going to be best friends or might not be able to communicate properly or whatever. But you have to survive. And that's why you stick together. And that's the cool thing about the gameplay, because that's what we built the game towards.
That's really exciting. I know you may not be able to talk about some of this, but a great part of Payday and Payday 2 is the progression.
I want to know about the story itself. I don't think there's really going to be much of a story. If so, that's a little disappointing. I wanted it to be some sort of a story.
Absolutely, 100%. The purpose of the game, other than being based in the Walking Dead universe and being a great action romp together with your friends, is that we
action romp,
giving players tools to level up the characters and experience the world in different ways. There will be, we will talk more about the specific progression system and how it's affected and how the skill trees are looking and so forth. But right now, our focus is just getting people into the action and seeing what people think about the gameplay.
Yeah, really exciting.
It looks like it'd be fun.
How you kill a walker. For those of us who haven't seen The Walking Dead, you have to take them down in a specific way. Does that translate to your game? Do you need to get all headshots? All hits to the head. Can you shoot a walker 100 times in the chest and it'd still be walking?
Maybe not 100 times, but they definitely, yeah. We've taken great detail. Our artists have done such a great job. The technical artist team and the artist team on making sure we portray walkers in as best of a way we can, because they're horrific when they come up close and you can't shoot off their limbs. We have a dismemberment system, if you will. So if you shoot one in the leg and the leg drops, they fall to the ground, but they still want you, so they crawl towards.
Well, I hope they fall down. That'd be weird if both legs are gone and he's still running at you.
Talk me through.
Or shambling at you. This is Walking Dead, they don't run.
So the flare is a part of the mission, and we'll jump deeper into those kind of things when we come closer to launch, yeah.
So in terms of mission variants, Payday had a really good mission variants. There were a lot of stealth missions. You had to go in and maintain stealth. There were some crazy loud missions. What are you excited in terms of designing your levels in The Walking Dead as far as variants is concerned?
I'm excited because when we made Payday back in the day, we were a different group of developers, and the Overkill team and Starbase team has grown so much with so many great talents from different studios and countries around the world. So the Overkill
speaking of Starbase, I would love to announce a Darkness 2. 3, sorry. See, I'm all messed up.
So for me,
Darkness 3, not Darksiders 3. That's already a thing.
Creating these really cool levels.
Wait, hold on. That was the shot before. I remember that ass shot.
And I think if you're a Payday fan, you should definitely.
You can't hide ass shots from me. I know this was gameplay from earlier, except the continuation of it.
Let's speak about crafting. It's not a crazy crafting system where I have to go to a workbench and bang out like an iron helmet, but you are gathering resources and you are crafting things to help you along your journey. So what can you craft?
Yeah, so the crafting system is supposed to do two things really: help you in the mission you're playing by crafting additional bombs or what have you, and helping you upgrade your camp further. And we wanted the crafting system to be important, but also not deter from the gameplay. So we want people to make that fun but not feel that they have to go and do something else for 2, 3, 4, 5 minutes every time, and they don't like that as much. So we've tried to incorporate it as much as we can into the gameplay, so you actively have to look for the things, but they also are rewarding when you actually activate them as well.
Let me ask you, what are you most excited for people to experience when they get their hands on Overkill's The Walking Dead?
For me personally, the most exciting thing will be
My
seeing
dick.
people starting playing for
Can't
real
wait until
when
they
we
get
close
hands
to
on
the
it.
launch on the 6th of
I'm
November.
too tired. Yeah, in
Because
Bear Trap.
that's when
Okay,
the
I've seen
real
this
work
before.
starts.
This is all old gameplay.
Our philosophy working
Okay,
on
we're
video
almost done with
games
the
is
video.
that
I'll
we
just-
want to
yeah,
do
it's-
games as service. We want to continue work on the game post-launch. So seeing
That's
the
good,
reaction
yes.
on the stories that we have wanted to tell through the launch gameplay that will be available, and then working on more content together with the community and exploring the Walking Dead universe further. What's going on in Washington, D.C.? What can we find there? Where's the government? There are so many.
Where's my
unanswered
socks?
questions
All these
in the
unanswered
Walking Dead
questions will be
universe
answered
that we
in the
want to explore
post-DLC.
together with Robert and the rest of
Post-DLC.
the Walking Dead community.
Elmir, I cannot wait to answer those questions when it comes out on the 6th of November. Thank you so
Yeah.
much for joining me. Stick around because we have so much more E3 2018
There you go.
here on IGN.
All right. So that was a good little look at the gameplay. I mean, they start repeating gameplay, so I could probably just stop there. But I was hoping you'd answer some more questions that are, like, interesting. Yeah, I mean, it seems like there's not really going to be much of a story. It's going to be very much like a Left 4 Dead or something. He did say something about, like, oh, actually, no, I'm sorry. That was the World War Z gameplay that he said, that guy said for it. Like, it was a deep character thing and whatever. I don't think he really said that about these characters, which is kind of shitty because I like the characters from those trailers that they showed, especially Grant. But, I don't know, maybe there'll be some deep story stuff in it. Or at least, like, fun story stuff. Like, the Left 4 Dead games have little fun little things here and there. Like, they just have little dialogue and stuff. I don't know. I always wanted more character from these type of games. You know, like, even Left 4 Dead, I would love more. Like, if there was just a straight-up campaign in that game where we got to learn about the characters and their relationships between one another and if they're friendly or not or whatever. I don't know. If we got to know their backstory. Like, it just, you know, like, even the CG cutscene for both Left 4 Dead 1 and Left 4 Dead 2, great. I would love to see that. I would love to see anything Valve related as a movie. That's just pretty much that's that. That's that. I don't know. I'm tired. I don't even know what I'm saying. But yeah, I mean the gameplay itself looks like it could be a lot of fun. It doesn't look like the best when it comes to graphics, but gameplay and stuff and all that and all the little things you could do like coordinate like stealth things and stuff, and there's a noise meter. I like that. That's a good idea. All that stuff looks interesting, so I'm glad I watched this gameplay. So there you go. That is the gameplay demo for The Walking Dead. I hope you enjoyed it. Thank you. Until next time, goodbye.